Hi, my name is LeighPechillo and I'm a heart attack survivor. I started out my involvement with the American Heart Association because my son, who's now 8, was born with 2 congenital heart defects and required open heart surgery when he was 9.5 months old. 6 months after that, my father, who had heart problems all his life, a result of smoking for 45 years and eating poorly and never exercising, had quadruple bypass surgery. And I became the caregiver for him in addition to my son. So with that, and being a mom and a wife, I was the last person I ever put first in my life. And knowing I was eating better and never smoked and moving more than my father ever had, I figured I had at least another 20 years before I thought anything could happen to me, until Mother's Day, when in an ironic twist of fate, I had a massive heart attack. I had shortness of breath the night before and bad heartburn that morning. Called the on-call doctor, who said take an antacid. If it doesn't get better, go to the ER. And as it progressed, my husband said, let's go. I went to get ready and collapsed at home. They called 911. My husband performed CPR on me to keep me alive till the paramedics arrived. And they brought me to the local hospital and then LifeStarred me to Hartford Hospital here in Connecticut, where it was determined I had a 70% blockage of my LAD. The placement made placing a stent a risk they weren't willing to take, so they put me under protective hypothermia to preserve my organs until I was ready for bypass. As I was waiting for bypass, I went into cardiac arrest 3 separate times, and they had to shock me back 13 times. At which time they decided a stent was the only option. I couldn't hold out for bypass surgery, and thankfully it worked. And I'm here today to tell the story. And I'm hoping to get the message across to other women that family history is important and making yourself priority is important. We're mothers, we're daughters, we're sisters, we're wives, we're good friends, but we can't be there for everybody if we don't take care of ourselves. In the past 8 years since my son was born, there's been a lot of stress in my life, and while I did my best to eat better and tried to move some more, it wasn't always priority. And I think the unknown effects of stress really played a role in my heart attack as well. My family's been involved, as I said, with the Heart Association for years. I've brought jump rope for heart to school for the kids. My daughter and I attend the Go Red for Women luncheon every year. It's our girls' day out. And we've participated in the Heart Walks every year and raised tens of thousands of dollars for the Heart Association. I know for a fact that money raised in the past saved my life because their efforts with training lay people in CPR, the protective hypothermia that the Heart Association has written guidelines for, the research funded for drug-eluting stents, which I now have one in my heart, have all played a role in saving my life. And money we raise now will help my son as well, who needs another open heart surgery at some point. But really I'm looking forward to having the opportunity to help women understand it's okay. It's okay that we think of ourselves. It's okay that we put ourselves first, because that little amount of time we put towards ourselves and really focus on ourselves can keep us here for the long run for everybody. So I thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my story, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Thanks so much.